Do you ever find yourself thinking about the indirect way that Henry VIII's obsession with Anne Boleyn set into motion the events that would eventually make America come into existence? Yeah, I think about it all the time too. Okay, here's my historical theory on this. It's the 1500s. Henry VIII has been married to Catherine of Aragon for 17 years at this point. He's super obsessed with having a male heir, which he has yet to have. He does have one daughter with Catherine, Mary Tudor. We'll get to her later. But he's been having affairs, plenty of affairs. Then he meets Mary Boleyn. Loves her for a little bit, love loosely there, but then meets her sister, Anne Boleyn. Now, Anne Boleyn is not like her sister Mary. She doesn't want to be just one of Henry's other mistresses in a long line of mistresses. She demands that she needs to be made queen if he wants to have her. Now, Henry asked the Pope for an official divorce, saying that his first wife had actually slept with his brother before they got married. Don't worry, his brother was king, but her stance was that they never consummated the marriage, and chances are they probably didn't. It was really brief before he passed away, and he was kind of sick, so not exactly the most randy of times there. But the Pope denies this divorce decree. He's also Catherine of Aragon's cousin. Who can blame him? They've already been together for 17 years when he meets Anne, 25 by the time he divorces. So what does Henry decide to do? The Pope won't give him a divorce. He decides to make his own church and then appoint himself head of the church and then sign his own divorce decree. And that's exactly what he did. He converted to Protestantism and then gave himself the divorce he wanted. Now, he and Anne are not married very long before her head falls off, but in that short period of time, she gives him one living child that makes it to adulthood. Elizabeth I, queen of all the gingers. But the important thing that Elizabeth I did was fund the adventures to the Americas. She funded Sir Francis Drake and Sir Walter Raleigh to begin the first settlements in the Americas, Jamestown. And the state Virginia is actually named after the Virgin Queen. And I guess West Virginia too. They split up the state lines later. And this first settlement became one of many that began America as we know it today. So if you really think about it, Henry's obsession with Anne Boleyn is the reason America exists. If you'd like to hear an American break down more of her weird little historical theories, please like and subscribe. Do you agree with my theory? Do you see the connection? It's kind of like a weird butterfly effect, right? I think it's there.